Hi, this is a different kind of video because I'm going to be working on a project of my own. For lack of a better crate name, I've decided to go with Ploop. And specifically the better name was Plop, but you know, somebody got it. So, Ploop, a nice place for some words. It's my sort of to-do list. Set up, get crate name. This is urgent, so I already did it. Comment outline. So to figure out exactly what I want it to do, I'm going to write the comments first, and logic is the hard part. And then I'm going to translate my comments into Rust because computers are real dumb. And after that, I might make directories. I might have the program make a directory. I will definitely have the program make a Ploop file. So here's what I have in mind. I want it to be like a command line program where you type in just a string and then it is saved. So sort of like a to-do list, except it feels a little limiting to call it a to-do list. Other things that I have in mind is I'd like to be able to use it as a markdown previewer, because markdown is great, and I've yet to find a markdown previewer that I really super like. I want to be able to control the CSS, stuff like that. So I also want to be able to export markdown to PDFs, and there are crates available for doing that kind of stuff. But to begin with, I want to be able to create a text file and view the file. And I want to be able to add text to the file. I just thought of something. I think that Ploop has the word loop in it. So I don't forget to loop. Yeah, I'm sure I can work looping. I don't even know what that would be, but can work it in there somewhere. Okay, so we got create a text file, pub fun. Oh, I want to call it take a Ploop, but that doesn't really. Let's call it create for now. Create a file. Yeah. And I guess this could be take a Ploop. Well, let me just get something down. So pub fun, we'll call it view. Oh, isn't it? And what else? We'll just call this add for now. I obsessively save. I guess I could have worse habits. Let's see if there's something I want to consider. So, okay. We got setup, yep, comment, outline. So, I actually picked this up from a talk I watched on YouTube. Maybe if I can find it, I'll link it. But the, actually, you know, I think I have notes saved. BRB. I do have it. So I'm going to use a project I'm working on now. Please don't steal my name. I guess I need to go save this name before I upload the video. Okay, so what do we got here? Okay, I'm gonna change this to Ploop. Yes, okay. So now I should be able to let's see. Oh gosh. How about exa and what did I even do? Yeah, okay. And then going to pipe to ripgrep and look for the word thinking. Ugh. Yeah, I'm having some trouble with ripgrep for some reason, but oh, what is that? What is that all about? Oh, that was, yeah. Okay, so, but I can do it this way. Think. Oh, I see. Think like a programmer. Got it. All right. Do it again. Go back. No. Okay. All right. Think. There we are. Oh man. Good enough. So I will hop down here and say. What? Mouse to the rescue. Get me in there. Oh, what is going on? Is this? Has it spilled over? I'm so confused. Alright, so I'm in this other directory for another project. And that's, I just needed the what do you call it? The path to this file. So now I can close this and so I can take this file and give it a style sheet, which is right here in my source folder, and voila. So now it made a new, that's why I had to rename the other one, made a new how do you say, it made a new directory for my index, and then I had it copy the style sheet. So this is a different project that I'll probably include in Ploop eventually. It converted my markdown file to HTML, and now I can, yeah, just give me that. There we are. Can go this file. Oh, I see it. I see it right down there. There. Yes. Yeah, my markdown wasn't great. So these are the notes from the talk that I watched. So he said, comments are the code. Code explains comments to the computer because computers are real dumb. So start by writing out the process in comments, and then think and research how to do each comment, and then translate the comments to code. And why am I not? Huh. I wonder why my hotkeys aren't working. So then he talks about new variable algorithm. Create a variable called name. Of type. Yeah, I mean, this is like really detailed. And then he talks about a while loop and centuries. This is all new to me, because I'm not a programmer. For loop, there's a special, the keep going loop. Yeah, he says use this all the time. Anyway, I don't know if I'm gonna, but it was nice to learn a thing. So I'm gonna follow these instructions to not write code until I know what I want the code to do. I think these three functions are enough to get started with. So, so I am going to, I'm not writing code now, just so you know. I am, oh, come on now. I'm writing comments inside the, how do I want to do this? I'll probably do this right here first. Please don't smush it. Thank you. So, according to his new variable algorithm, so we'll say create a variable called name of type that starts with the value init val. Name, what do we call it? Type, what type of data does it contain? Init val, what is its starting value? Okay. So we will say name and then type and init val. And this is a new variable. So here I go, hitting save when I really don't have any business doing it. Do that, and then come here and kill that. Now good. So I need a name for my new variable. What do I have in here? Whoa! I guess it would be easy enough to just use you know, to just code it, but I'm gonna try to avoid that. In fact, I want to get rid of that. Get rid of that because it looks like, okay, oh whoops, the yank, for lack of a better yank. There we are. Nah, you know what? That's dumb. How about this? Oop, come back. We'll say just equals. Oh, right. Okay. Yeah, that little blue book. That can be my I use that for my little name field, and then hi there. Thank you. Thank you for the effort. Okay, and then this can be for the data it contains, because then, oh yeah, here comes the D. There we are. And then this can be starting value. It made sense in my head. And I'm going to go ahead and move this stuff down to the bottom. We'll give him his own little section here. And then, yeah, put, and then take that out and that. And I wonder if it's going to take all that white space out. Oh, just kidding. There we are. So we've got the new variable name. Still don't know what I want to call it. And so so this, I'm gonna make a variable that will be the way that I refer to the file that I have created. So we will just call this file, and the data will be standard fs file, and the init val is just going to be nothing at first. And let's see, I want to yank, let's say, what, 5 up. Oh, I don't do a lot of up yanking. Sure don't. Okay, and then we're gonna put, oh yeah, oh, now we're cooking with gas. So now I'm gonna come down here and I will do that, and then that. Yes. So our new variable for viewing the file, let's see, is it a new variable, or are we going to do this thing? Convert a variable. Convert old variable from old type to new type and store in new variable. Huh. Old variable is one type. Old type. What type of data does it contain? New type. What type of data do we need? New variable, other type. Okay, so old variable, let's grab the green, just kidding. Let's grab the green book for new versus old. Yes. Okay. So now we're gonna have that's the old, this would be new. Okay. This is fun for me, you know? I mean, hey, if you don't like it, no, I'm just kidding. Okay, so we got, did I lose my green book? I think I did. Here, let's do it again. So yank that, and then go up. So there's our new one. And now we have the old one, and then the new one shows up, right? And then it will be equal to, I don't know what yet. Let's see, this is now, let's say old. I don't know if this is actually getting me anywhere, but it's not hurting me at all. It's a good thought exercise. So the old variable, and then this is going to be for, let's see, yeah, and here is a new variable. So I think the excuse me, why am I have like Vim hotkeys set up for this thing. They're not working. Is this, what is it? This is Firefox, right? Yeah. There. Work. Or reload it. Well, that let it work. No, What the deuce? So there's that. Huh. I guess I can use arrow keys. Shh. Don't tell anyone I'm using the arrow keys. Okay, so we got our new variable algorithm. What do we call it? Call it file. It's got standard FS file data, maybe. And then init val, I'm saying it's nothing. Okay, so to view it, we got our old variable, and the new variable is gonna be some kind of reader. So we'll call it a reader. And then the type is gonna be, let's see. Where is, okay, this is the, I cannot talk and think. I can't talk and type. Okay. Buff reader struct adds buffering to any reader. Make it a little bigger. Let me make this a little bigger for us. Yeah. Buff reader struct. Do I want a buff reader? Oof reader. That's not what I wanted. Whoa. Well, that's strange. Huh. Wow, that's crazy. You know what? I've been neglecting to let Pango update because NeoVim GTK, like, it broke Pango update broke NeoVim GTK. So anyway, that's probably a Pango problem, I guess. Or maybe not, I don't know. So buff reader is what I'm thinking. It's a struct and it adds buffering to any reader. It can be excessively in it. Yeah. Okay, so examples. Yeah, okay, so we got a open file and let mute reader, buff reader new. So we'll work out the details later. We're gonna call this buff reader type. Okay, so my memory is like a fish. I don't remember, what is it? It's standard IO buff reader. Got it. So this is going to be standard IO and then buff reader with one F. Buff. Come on now. Reader. And that is the type. The type of data it contains is a buff reader. And then what's its starting value? I guess whatever was in the old variable. Let's see if I'm missing some fields. I think I am. Right, so there's a new variable algorithm and then a convert variable algorithm. Okay. So I guess I'll, you know, I mean, might as well, right? Let's go get a fire emoji for converting variables. That seems like a thing. Oh, I could use the nerd face emoji. No, I'll say that. Okay, so fire. And then, what are we gonna do? How about we'll go to convert and then put. Yes. And then no highlight. Get rid of that. I need some fire at the end too. Don't you know? So we'll do that and then put. So I think I was kind of doing this. We've got the old variable is a one type. Yep. Yep. What type of data do we need? There we go. Yeah, that makes sense. New variable is another type. So we'll say, I want to say this is like bytes or something. Let's just say content of file, which needs a better name. So name me. See, that's if I knew what to put in there, then I wouldn't have to. Y'all, I'm just messing around. All right. Okay, I think I'm gonna do this and then wrap it up. Yeah, I'd say this is a good start. What do I want to grab? I need that. Let's see. Put that there. And the other one I want is the flower and the bee and the fire. So I yank that. And then the bee. Flower and the bee. Great. So go ahead and yank both of them and put them. And then let's say we will visual these and then register E for emoji yank. Okay, so my new variable, no, my, what do we say? Add, that's what it was, okay. We will, it's not quite what I was trying to do. All right, I got this. So, we'll say that the new variable, I think this is helpful. I think I like the idea of creating new variables for everything. So we'll call this, I mean, I don't want to just call it an add because that's a verb. I could call it an addition. Since I can't spell addition, I guess that's out. I hate to just call it input, but I can change these later. All right, so that, and then we need the type. Just do that. Oh, isn't it? This is going to be a string from arguments. So let's find that. Inv args argle stand-in vargs. Okay. Iterator of the arguments of process returns the oh, there we go. So it returns an args. Returns the arguments which this program was started with, normally passed via the command line. The first element is the path of the executable. This means, yep, in Unix system. Okay, all right, examples. So we have for argument and print line. Okay, right. So this is the struct. It is an iterator over the arguments of a process, yielding a string value for each argument. Struct is created by a standard inv args function. Okay, so it's going to be like args some number, I guess. So we'll call it a string from args. Okay, so this is a string from a standard in args. And we will have an initial value. Didn't realize. That's great. That's exactly what I wanted. Okay, so our initial value is, well, I expect it's going to be a result, an IO result, right? So we got args So what does so args gives us, it returns an args, right? Okay, and args fields omitted. That okay. We are gonna need either some error handling. That's what I was looking for. Or I guess just result matching. So I was gonna say it's some kind of result. Let me read back over some of this, see if I get any wisdom. So we've got the new variable algorithm and a convert variable algorithm, output algorithm, kinda. I think these are just guidelines for tasks that you might want to have the code execute. Input, ask the user a message and store the answer in a variable. Oh, yeah. See, but I don't know if I want to ask him a message because I think this is just going to be like command line arguments. I don't know. Maybe I'll have an interactive mode. Let's see what else. We've got the while loop. Initialize century with init code and continue loop as long as condition is true. Inside loop, change century with change code. Don't know that I'll need to do this. For loop. Yeah. And then the keep going loop. Now this guy, he was all about the keep going loop. So let's check it out. Let correct equal, say, password. Let mute tries equal 0. Let mute keep going equal true. Okay, so while keep going, tries equals tries plus 1, print line, try number, tries. Ask user, hey, this is not a monospace font. I have to fix that. Ask user password and store answer in guess, right? If guess equals correct, print line yup. Keep going equals false. Else, if tries is greater than 3, print line too many wrong tries. Launch the missiles. Launching the missiles. Keep going equals false. Yeah, that he was pretty. He said, yeah, the guy. I'll try to find that video for you. It was a good talk. And he says the keep going loop is the bee's knees. He uses it all the time. Okay. It's time to wrap this thing up. So I will just split this answer into both. And then I'm done. But really, this is wrong. Let's see. I will yank 2 down and put it up there. Get myself an. Oops, just kidding. Give myself another space. So this is going to be the blue book now, which is. We want this. Yank that. Okay. Take me down here. Hey, it did good. Okay, so this one was the blue book. And then the green book, yeah, because this is the old variable. Okay, and yeah, that's cute. I want it. So then we will convert the variable, and this will be new variable, and this is gonna be nothing. I can't help but notice my autocomplete isn't. Oh, it's not working in comments. That's what it is. Yeah. So the new variable will have. It'll have. Hey, I perhaps should make this mutable. And all right, let me read over what I got, and then I'll call it quits. So Ploop. Ploop will be a collection of utilities for working with document files. It is a work in progress. Don't forget to loop. Ploop. Okay. We can create a text file with pub fun create, and then we'll have a new variable. Let file equal. What do we say? Can we say fs file new? Is that a thing? No, open. Yeah. Fs file open. No, it's got to be new. I don't know. Rust I haven't got yelled at a whole lot yet, so, about time. Well, looky there. Maybe I can just, where should I put it? Very top? Yeah, okay. So we'll say use standard fs is it lowercase? I can't remember. Well, if I stop at fs, yeah. All right. Did that fix it? Expected outer doc comment. What? I guess it doesn't like that being on top. I'm not in the mood to fix all this stuff. Could not find file in fs. Oh, right. Okay. So we got standard fs. Standard fs. Is it fs or is it just file? Standard file, is that a thing? Standard fs file. Oh, I see. So it's read the contents of a file into a string. Okay. Creates a new file and writes bytes to it. Yeah, now we're talking. File create. Got it. So we will say let mute, come on now, let mute file equal, God, I already forgot. And then this is create. Takes a parameter, but I didn't give it one. Well, oh yes, okay. What file to create? Let's call it oops. Call it Ploop file. Ploop.text. And then I had this going on. Yeah. Okay. Oh. So change in, no, that's not it. Okay. Y, S, enter that, blam. Yes, okay, so this should return, need a return value, so we will, what is it? Result. result. Okay. Standard IO. Is it standard IO result? Might be the other one. Standard IO result, and then yes. Standard IO result alt, and I think I remember that it had this business going on. Okay, and then we're creating, and then we gotta say, okay. What now? Can't find type result in module standard IO. Standard IO result. Is it because I didn't really? Looks like it might be a typo. Oh, yes, it is. Result. Where am I? Yeah. Okay. Wait, no. We're gonna search backwards for result. There we are. And then change that to an E. All right, what do we got here? Unused variable file. Yes. Variable doesn't. Do you tell me it doesn't need to be mutable? But it actually does. How about that? All right. Okay, so this will be. That's kind of busy. Let me get up here. So we'll say let mute. What do we call it? Let mute file reader equal fs file open, I think, and we're gonna want to take ploop.text and then do one of these and one of those. How's that? Question mark operator. Yeah. Okay, so that means I have to return an okay. What now, Rust? Mismatch types. Okay, well, anyway, and this returns something else. Does it need the argument? No, I guess it doesn't. Okay, so it returns a buffer, what is it? I didn't, oh, it's down here. Standard IO buffer reader. Wait, reader. Okay, what? And then, oh, okay. So this is like just opening the file. Okay, can do, where am I? Is standard IO, and then what? Result. Yeah. Try that. Expected an argument, didn't find any. Okay. Well, I guess this would be the type of the file struct. So, struct file. So, standard FS file. Let's try it. So we'll call it. We'll call it file. Yeah, file of type FS file. How's that? Expected one found 0. Oh. It's about to... Yeah, that's not what it was talking about. I don't think I want... Yeah. So delete, enter that. I don't think I want... right. This is going to take the results... the IO result bubble. Yeah. Okay, I am not going to work on adding right now because Rust isn't yelling at me. So far what I've got is create the file, and I've got the file type. Okay, so new variable, file, and then let me go ahead and tell this it's mutable. We've got the mute file, we got the it's empty result. Some kind of, all right. And then viewing the file. So we have let mute reader equal fs file open ploop.txt. So we got the reader there. I'm going to do something with it. Oh gosh. I mean, can I just print it? I don't know. I'll look into doing this a different day. Well, thanks for watching.